Alrighty, so we have the new Bond. He unfortunately is only 1/6. We had to go all the way to 900 to get him, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to be trying him out in ungeared today. I don't have any of his paid costumes or anything like that. There was a weird glitch where you could buy his costumes for gems before the maintenance, or before the second maintenance happened, which was pretty interesting. I don't know how many people were able to take advantage of that, or even if it stayed, but we don't have any of his paid cosmetics. I didn't want to have any of them, so that way I could do sort of like a free-to-play-ish showcase. Obviously, I'm not free-to-play, but this is going to be as low as Bond should be without his costumes and everything. And obviously I have a 1/6 ultimate, which honestly is probably where a lot of people are going to be at. He does have this section right here that increases the hero's attack-related stats, and this does go up depending on the amount of copies you have for the character, which is really annoying. I hate the fact that they're trying to tie extra parts of the passive and ultimate to his ultimate levels. Like, that's so stupid to me. But either way, we're going to be trying it out here. We are live on stream. You can see the chat over here on the screen. If you want to, stop by and hang out in the chat whenever we test new characters and, do our summons and stuff like that, feel free to subscribe. That way you can, come by and hang out whenever the new banners drop. So, I say this is a free-to-play showcase, and I already have... We'll change out the character. We're not going to use Deanne. I do already have her Holy Relic, so I'll swap her out. We are going to be using Festival Zeldris in the back because he's kind of a debuffer character. And then... I do have Infinity Merlin on the team, who was, like, kind of, sort of his preferred character to be played with. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Unfortunately, you do have to play the character with 7 Deadly Sins allies, so there's a little bit, of a weird thing going on there. So let me see if I can come up with a halfway decent team here without Deanne, and we will hop into some PvP here. Alright, so we opted for turning off the relic for Deanne. That was what a couple of people in chat were saying. So honestly, that's a good idea. I think Deanne is still a really good option, just so that way you can kind of take some of the heat off Bond. We're going to be using Evasion Food because I just assume that if you're free to play, you might have lower CC, which means that I probably don't want to try to use CC Food. Plus, if I get out CC'd, then it's basically just a waste. He is disabling me turn 1, so I've got that going for me, I guess. Honestly, kind of odd that he would waste the AoE. I figured he would try to waste maybe a, whatchamacallit? A, Estarossa card instead, just to try to maybe get a little bit more of the darkness stacks on me. But hey, it is what it is. I do have a level 2 turn 1. I think what we're going to do here is merge. I did pull 1 extra Merlin copy on the banner. So I do have her 2/6 now instead of 1/6, so very cool. But this is the demon team we're talking about here, so I'm honestly not expecting too much here. I genuinely think that the demon team is still going to end up being on top. So yeah. Another thing to note is this Bond obviously has sort of like a gimmick to him where you want to use his debuff card first, and then you follow up with his attack card, so that way you can, pretty much one-shot a character. The problem with that is that if you don't get good RNG and you don't pull extra cards for him, it might not work out too well for you, so it is what it is. It's just kind of one of those things we're going to have to deal with. Does he kill my DN here? He does not, which is actually really good for me. I think we go for Estarossa. I genuinely think it's better to kill Estarossa. It's going to be really annoying to try to get through Chandler. And Melly is a big target, but I always see people tell me to go for Estarossa, so we're going to go for that. We're going to try to put on some more debuffs with the Merlin, and then let's see some just damage here. We have a really great turn 1 hand, or turn 2 hand, with both of them being level 2s. So this is the Pierce card. 48k is not super impressive, but it guarantees that these are all crits. Boom, boom, boom. 145 is not too bad. Obviously, that's a level 2, and this is without costumes. So, could have maybe been a little bit better with some better stats and stuff like that. We do have quite a bit of debuffs out, and we did have a pretty good amount on the Estarossa as well. We do have Sariel Link on the Merlin just to try to put as many debuffs as we can out. That way we can just try to get more stats with Zeldris, and because of the way Bond works, you want them to have as many debuffs as possible on them. So that's just really nice. I think what I'm going to do here is... I don't have another stance, unfortunately, and I can't get rid of that ultimate. I think we put the dissolve on. Actually, I know it's going to be weird, but I'm going to use this. I can't even do it like that, unfortunately. No, I messed up. I was going to merge to try to get Bond's ultimate and everything, but then I messed up the timing. Apologies for that. Sorry, trying to handle too much at one time, obviously. Ooh, really good damage from Deanne there. Unfortunate that she's really close to dead and we don't have a stance for her at the moment, and that's going to proc Melly's passive. Probably not in a good spot here. We're probably going to see Bond get absolutely destroyed, if I had to guess. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We aren't pulling the other Bond card either, which is really bad. I was going to originally try to put the debuff onto Melly and not activate True Magic, but... Ooh, this actually might work out for us? Will this work out for us? I'm not 100% sure if it will. Let's do... I really hope I don't end up dying from the counter here. Okay, 64k, that shouldn't kill me. We put the debuff on him, so that's a guaranteed crit on him. We're going to put a couple more debuffs out with Merlin. Actually, halfway decent damage. I mean, it's okay, it's like 90k, but more debuffs is what we're going for. And then a 1/6 ultimate. Could we be lucky? So close. If we would have killed Melly, that would have been the game. That would have been it. But he has True Magic. He is going to absolutely lifesteal a ton of HP back. And it's not going to be a good time. So, yeah. And I still cannot draw another Bond card. So that's also not very good. Okay, not actually killing my Bond, which is very good for me. Not that it really matters too much. Yeah, the odds of me surviving this are insanely low, I would say. I think my best bet is this right here, to hope that I can kill Melly. This actually does okay damage. Not great. A lot of debuffs on, but I don't necessarily think this is going to kill Melly. He's got 2 stacks of damage reduction. Oh, could we? No, it's so close. It's so close. Oh, he's stunned. No way. Okay, we might have a chance here. How many stacks do I have on... She's already disabled, bruh. I don't know how many stacks we have on Chandler right now, but we could potentially... Oh, he cleansed. I was going to say we could potentially stun him. I think we just go full AoE here and hope for the best. Because we have to kill the Melly here, or we basically lose. God, what a game. This is such a weird game. Gonna take a counter here, but he doesn't have Esterosa or anything, so it's not like super big deal. We're super... Merlin is insanely tanky, and we don't even have the Tarmiel link on her. It was on her Deanne, so... Can we get a Bond? Can we get the Bond card, please? Okay, thank God. We might be able to try and do the combo on him. He just cleansed off all of his debuffs, so that's really annoying. Let's see how it goes. He has Tarmiel Link on his Chandler, so we really need to kill here. This is really stalling me out. So that should put on a decent amount of debuffs. Okay, putting on the debuffs here. Here's hoping if... Okay, this is not going to kill with that much HP, I don't think. Oof. Yeah, and he kills himself. Okay, well... I don't think that he's going to be able to kill Merlin and Zeldris. Well, I don't know. Maybe Zeldris. But Merlin's pretty tanky. This is going to take forever. I'm going to push past. Unfortunately, the stream has to just sit through this. But for the video's sake, we're going to skip forward here. If I remember to, which I really hope I do. Alrighty. So we have an unknown team. Ooh, he's got really high CC for an unknown team as well. Very impressive. We get the level 2 on the on the debuff again. He is targeting our Deanne, which is actually kind of nice, because I can kind of just pick and choose who I want to fight now with Bon. You don't typically want to go for the Bon strat turn 1, because you want to prepare, you want to put some debuffs on first, or else he's going to do a lot less damage. So you kind of have to be careful with that. There is, you know, a little bit of a level of play with the Bon. Okay, so he doesn't kill us there. He does have decent AoE potential with his team, so might be a little troublesome. Assuming you do have Tarmiel Link on her. Let me... I'm going to go ahead and lower her crit chance, because I think it will be better. So if you don't know, his Mark of Concentration, which is what the debuff that he puts on with the Pierce card, lowers the enemy crit chance by 100%, which is pretty dang good. So that will hopefully make it to where she shouldn't do as much damage. She is going to cancel my stance here, which is kind of annoying, but not the biggest deal in the world, to be honest. We have 2 of these cards. I really want to go for the merges for hand space, but at the same time, because of the way Merlin's passive stacks work, I have to be a little bit more conscious of the way that I play cards, which is kind of annoying more than anything. Okay, no crits, so good for me there. We have a couple of stacks here. Maybe we just go for it, because we'll go for the ultimate as well. I don't know. We need to just try to kill Ghislaine maybe if possible, but she's really tanky. We might have should've went for somebody else. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a really big hit. Ooh, okay. I mean, that was pretty good. Obviously, it was just shy. If I would have had costumes, that would have been a kill. So the little bit of investment would have went a long way there. Unless she lifesteals back... Well, I don't know what her lifesteal is, to be honest, but that corrosion stack debuff should be enough to kill her, I would hope. Unfortunately, Bond dies. And that sucks, too, because I was actually able to pull some extra Bond cards here. She's targeted by Ghislaine, so yeah, that's a lot of damage dealt. Not looking good. I don't know what she lifestealed here. Oh, it was too much. Can we get some Zeldris cards? I could kill off the Ghislaine. Hey, you know what? GG's to him. All right. Well, you know, that one kind of got fumbled a little bit. If we would have killed the Ghislaine off there, it probably would have been a different story. He still would have killed Bon off for sure, but it at least would have went a little bit differently. Even the game says Bon is bad. I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of is what it is. I maybe should have went for somebody else there. All right, we have another demon team here. We out CC, which is weird. If it's a bot, then we might have free reign. If it's not, then... is it a bot? I think it is. Do you have Tarmiel on him? Ugh, God. Alright, we'll put up this for now. We might just try to go for the Chandler, but I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work out. Okay, so it's not a player, I guess, because it's not evasion food. I was kind of expecting evasion food, but I guess not. Alright. We pull an extra debuff card, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, he's going to cleanse off all of our debuffs here, but we can at least apply a couple of more with the Merlin. We're going to try to go for the kill on the Chandler here. I'm not going to expect too much, though. With his CC being this low, I'm going to assume that his team maybe isn't built as good as it needs to be. Decent merge there, so we might be able to draw some more Bond cards, potentially. We might be able to get through the Chandler here. Ooh, good damage. I think this kills Chandler. We unfortunately do put some darkness stacks on. I forgot about the Tarmiel link. He healed so much back off that first card. Shoo-wee, buddy. He kept the Mark of Concentration on. Why did he do that? The way the Bond's passive is supposed to work is whenever you use the spike or snipe card, is it's supposed to get rid of the Mark of Concentration? So that's a bit odd, to be honest. I don't really have a good way to do this. This might be a really stupid play, but I just kind of need to stall because Bond is disabled, unfortunately. Get a little bit of damage out with the Merlin here. She's going to encroach herself, but it should kill the encroachment because it'll flip back over to his turn. She's not doing the greatest, but it is what it is. So encroachment, it goes away. So that actually saves us some of his basic stats. Or is it basic stats, I think? Yeah, it should be basic stats that increase from Chandler there. Estarossa. He's also crit chance lowered from the passive. Lots of debuffs out. But not too sure on this one. If he uses an AoE at all, Bond is going to end up becoming useless because of the encroachment, which will be really bad. He also just taunted, which is not what you want to see. Boy, oh boy. This is quite the conundrum here. Luckily, he's not got a follow-up on that. Oh no, he's got Millie's ultimate. Yeah, this is not ideal, is what I would call this. We're going to do this play because I don't want Bond to get disabled, but at the same time we're kind of screwed. Yeah, not looking too great here. Decent damage here. We're going to encroach ourselves, but it'll go away at the start of the turn. If I could kill off Estarossa, that would help out quite a bit, but obviously I just don't have enough damage because I can't get through the Chandler. Yikes. Not looking good. The Demon team is just really strong, though. I'm honestly not expecting to beat Demon teams, to be fair. Even with this being a bot, it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest, but even a bot can play a really good team. It is what it is. I'm assuming he's double ultimate here. He is. This melee ultimate is about to absolutely shred me in half. Here we go, baby! And bang. Okay, actually, we survived more than I thought we were going to, which is really surprising. Oh my god, he's still got taunt! This game is crazy. I don't know what I can do about that. We're encroached on Merlin. We literally can't attack with her right now. There's not really anything I can do, to be honest. He's gonna probably encroach me and kill me here. There's nothing I can do, man. Not looking great. Once Vaughn is gone, I mean, I could push for like ultimates or something like that, because my Deanne ultimate would probably kill, but I'm just not in a good position to do so this turn, which honestly kind of sucks. That kills off Merlin, not quite, okay. Disables his melee. Dude, he's got a stance every time, man. I literally can't do anything. It's unfortunate, but I literally can't do anything here. I will put on the dissolve, but he's gonna cleanse it off, man. Honestly, I think we just move on. It's unfortunate, but I'm kind of locked. Alrighty. Ooh, okay, so he's gonna have CC food. He doesn't have CC food. This is a really heavy damage dealing turn, or turn 1 team. So odds of us surviving probably kind of low. Luckily, we have evasion food. This shouldn't deal too much. Okay. That's looking okay for the moment. Unfortunately, I think fire debuff is the corrosion stack. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's go for this for turn 1, just because we have it. Unfortunately, he has a lot of AoE potential here, so the odds of my Bond dying next turn are probably very high. Ooh, if we don't die, though, we could go for the level 3, which could be kind of cool. Okay, that wasn't a stun. That was an attack seal. Does he attack seal Bond here? It's the burn, right? Okay, it is the burn. Alright, so here's hoping. We'll go for the Philo just because she's the only one without Nanashi buff on. He has not the most amount of debuffs, so this isn't going to be like perfect, ideal, or anything. 78k is not too bad. Level 3. That was good. That was really good. He basically, he full healed back off of that, I'm pretty sure. Like, almost full healed, because that does like 50% HP. Obviously, the odds of that happening, not good. So, don't necessarily think that I can say, like, Bond's cracked or anything. But, hey, that was pretty good damage. That was really impressive for what it was. The Merlin debuffs are getting really annoying. I don't know if I can survive too much more of this. Bond has the stun debuff on him, unfortunately. So let's try to go for... Dude, I can't pull Deanne cards to save my life, man. Let's go ahead and... It lasts for 2 turns. If he AoEs me, he's going to end up stunning me, which means I can't follow up with this card, but I kind of want to lower her crit chance regardless, so that way I can try to prevent her from dealing a whole lot of damage. Boom. I could have potentially just used the combo instead. Maybe I should have done that, actually, but I wanted to try to set back up, and I don't want them to push ults. Using a lot of... Ooh, I think that stuns me, right? This one definitely stuns me. That's so unfortunate. Yep, stun. Ah, damn. Okay. And I can't get the Deanne. I cannot get enough stuff for Deanne, unfortunately. We'll push for Merlin's ultimate. She's kind of close to dead, though, so... Not looking good. Oh, I forgot. Nanashi buff. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Maybe... Okay, we have 2 sets of Bond cards. We'll see how it goes. The Infect is really annoying. Oh, did she disable herself? I think she did. Oh my god! Don't kill me. Okay, thank god. I'm infected, so Deanne's probably gonna die regardless. Wait, they all have Nanashi buff on? He literally has 2 cards for everyone. That's fantastic. Let's do this. We'll do decent damage with Deanne. Hopefully, Bond can secure. Hopefully, that's a... Okay, we're good. 118, not great, but it is what it is. We were infected, so no lifesteal, unfortunately. He's really where all of my damage is, so he's going to die here, along with the whole team, actually. Yeah, there was no way I was going to get through the Merlin without having Bond on the field, unfortunately. I mean, he did something there. It wasn't a total, like, you know, wash, but not what I would call great. We're down to Champ 3 now. So, okay. Got 1 more in us. I wanted to use something sort of normal for the free-to-play showcase. Alright, so we have a human team, which is a bit interesting. Deanne is probably going to take quite a bit of damage here. Let's just try to get some damage off with Merlin. We have triple stun on the board, which is pretty good. So legitimately locked down his entire team. That's crazy RNG, actually. Just getting some damage off on Roxy's really nice because her Flood card starts to fall off really hard. I think this is probably our best chance to win a game. We have 2 sets. I think I play it as 2 sets. I could potentially just merge level 2, and I would love to do that because I typically try to play for card space, but yeah. I'm actually really interested in seeing if I can kill the Arthur, and then we'll throw a Deanne card at the Roxy. Let's see how it goes. Arthur's pretty damn old. Okay, 120 is not too bad. Get some extra damage out on the Roxy here. Looking good. And then got a whole nother set of Bond, so that's actually really nice for me. It's unfortunate that it plays like this. I guess if we were to have used the other Bond card to prep for this turn, we could have potentially went for 2 sets in 1 turn, but because you need to put the debuff on, then attack, and the debuff on, then attack. That's 4 cards, obviously. You can't use 4 cards in 1 turn, so. He's having some real problems getting through the Deanne, which is really good for me, of course. Disabled himself there, which is really nice. We gotta kill the Roxy off now. I don't know if I talked about it earlier in the video, but I am using whatchamacallit. Actually, do I try to go for Escanor here? This is gonna be not good. I wanted to go for Escanor, so that way. Actually, it's fine. I was thinking for some reason that I would kill Escanor and then she would draw her ultimate. But I don't remember. I can't even remember what the thought process was, but I was like, hey, maybe I need to get rid of Escanor. So, either way, worked out for us nonetheless. We do have another combo, which is good. See, this is ideally what you want. Obviously, it's not going to happen every time, but I assume the Pierce card's going to kill here, so that's why I'm doing it in this order. It does. Okay, I mean, I hate that I had to drop down to Champ 3 to get a run like this, and the human team itself is not like super well optimized in general, so obviously pretty rough around the edges. Not a great unit right now. Obviously, we'll put some outfits on him and everything. We're not going to pull any extra copies of him. I just only do 1 rotation. But we'll try him out with some costumes. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely try out some different teams and stuff like that. He's new. He's really cool. I don't know. He's just not overpowered, of course. So that's pretty much it for the free-to-play showcase. If you're watching the video, like I said, if you want to come by and hang out on the stream sometime, watch it happen live, watch the summons and everything like that, you can kind of feel free to subscribe and come back later on. But that is it for now. I will do some more teams and interesting comps and stuff like that as we go along. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Okay.